Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday's Reading the Red. Bit rainy out there, overcast, but maybe it will be dry. So we're looking today at Mark 4 and chapter 20, verse 24. And he was saying to them, "Take care what you listen to. By your standard of measure, it will be measured to you, and more will be given to you besides." So take care. Jesus is saying, pay close attention, special attention to the manner in which you listen and the way you listen. So the depth of how you listen to the things that are said. That's true generally as relates to listening to anything. But he's saying, take care, pay special attention. Do you remember when your mum said, "Are you listening to me? Paul, are you listening to me?" And when she said those words, it would catch you up. And especially when she said Paul, it would catch you up. It would cause you to think, oh, I need to listen. Well, Jesus is saying, take care to the way you listen. And so many people are not listening. Oh, they're hearing, but they're not listening. They're not listening to enable them to be enriched by the things that are being said or the instruction that's being given. And so consequently, they don't actually hear. And because they don't hear in the way they need to hear, they don't remember either. I remember a friend of mine who was trying to teach me how to remember things. And he said, "Paul, it's because you're not listening. Listen." And when he told me off in that kind of tone, and he told me this guy's name, I remembered this guy's name because I listened properly. To be honest, I forgot about it now. But at that time, I listened. And so there's a sense in which the reality of listening and paying close attention, Jesus is encouraging us, pay close attention. Because it's important, because you're using a measure, a cup, an item to gather insight, to gather information. And the bigger insight you give, the bigger attention, the more depth to what you listen, how much you listen from within yourself is the degree in which you will enhance and advance in terms of the knowledge and understanding that's trying to be given to you. The Holy Spirit is wanting to speak to us all the time. When people say the Holy Spirit don't talk to me, I just can't accept that. He's talking all the time. The problem isn't that he's talking. The problem is that we're not listening. But if we would just listen to the still small voice of the Holy Spirit with the innermost being, in the depth of who we are, with a bigger measure of who we are, he will speak to us in volumes. Not just every day, but throughout the day. Someone asked me, "Paul, how much time do you give to prayer?" And I said, 24/7. Because my whole life is a prayer. Sleeping, daytime, my whole life is a prayer. Oh, I'm not praying on my knees, crying out intercessions or stillness or all other kinds of prayer, petition prayer and stuff. But I'm praying all the time. Why? Because I'm listening. I'm learning to listen even more. I'm building the measure that I'm using. I'm making a bigger measure. There's more of me listening now than there was before. And brothers and sisters, my desire is in the future there'll be even more of me listening so that I can hear the revelations of God. Go and listen with a bigger measure every day. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great weekend. Stay dry, and I'll see you on Monday.